Hello everyone, so my name is Monique. The kingdom that is in view this week is actually the prophesied kingdom. During this kingdom, God uses his prophets to tell his word, just as Aaron was expressing to Pharaoh and the people about the message that Moses was trying to explain. It is the same way that God uses his prophets to tell about his word that was already there in the beginning. God was able to use Moses to proclaim his law at Mount Sinai, and the prophets after him were meant to keep the covenant and encourage the people to continue obeying God's commandments. In this chapter, we learn about the writings, the prophetic writings such as Amos, Hosea, Isaiah, Jeremiah, and there are many others as well. These prophetic books in the Bible speak about judgment and hope to come. The people of Judah and Israel are defeated and taken into exile, and the prophets claim that these are all events related to God's covenant made during Moses' time. As we learn, the people of God were warned by Moses and Joshua before entering the land of Canaan to honor God always, or they will be judged, they will be punished, and they will be sent into exile. However, because of their continuous disobedience, God's judgment had taken over after being so patient with them. God's love never changes, and he is always faithful. But the people's disobedience is what God hated, and so he had to judge them. However, there was also hope because of the covenants that were in place and could not be broken. In the prophesied kingdom, we are introduced to the perfect kingdom which is to come. God does not want his people to go back to the partial kingdom, but has something better in store for them. The prophet Isaiah explains how there will be a new exodus by the one called the servant, which will, as we know, be the Messiah. Jesus will be the one who dies for the remnant of Israel so that we can be rescued from sin. Jesus was sent not just to die for the people of Israel and Judah, but for all of the ends of the earth. We learn that the tabernacle is destroyed by the Babylonians, and God's presence leaves the temple because of his righteous judgment and on the people's disobedience. There is judgment in this prophesied kingdom. However, as we can see, as we read, there is also hope to come in this new kingdom, which the prophet Ezekiel shares his vision of this new temple. We learned that we will have a new covenant where we are under God's rule, under his blessing, and in his place once again. This new covenant will be made by Jesus' death, which will be unbreakable. Jesus will proclaim this new covenant on the Last Supper. This kingdom fits into the previous kingdoms because we can see that God's love is unchanging. We can see how God is faithful to his covenants made, and he continues to work on the restoration of his kingdom. The prophesied kingdom is basically where all the prophets prophesy about what is to come. This chapter is significant in seeing the holistic big picture of the Bible because there is a new temple that is created, and God's people believe that the promises have been fulfilled. However, it is not the one that Ezekiel prophesied about. Therefore, the waiting continues for the perfect kingdom that is to come. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Thank you.